Hey everyone, welcome to my Deep Stone Crypt guide series. My name is Mactics, and I'm here to teach you all about the crypt. I also do Sherpa runs of the raid on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Mactics, so feel free to stop by at any time to see the raid run live or to try and win a raffle to come run the raid with us yourself. So, let's talk about the first encounter, Crypt Security. The objective of this encounter is to destroy the 6 large tanks in the middle of the rooms. However, the tanks are shielded initially, and even when they become unshielded, they must be shot in a particular randomized order, otherwise they will wipe the entire team. So, how do we get the shields off of them and know which order to shoot them in? Well, let's get started. The encounter begins with the raid team splitting into 2 teams of 3, with one team staying in the light room and the other team going to the dark room. The encounter starts when a player picks up the operator augment from the augmentation terminal. This player can pick it up from either side, it doesn't really matter, but for the purposes of this guide, we are going to assume that they pick it up from the dark side. Next, a vandal carrying the scanner augment will spawn on the dark side of the arena. This vandal must be killed, and then a player on the dark side must pick up the scanner augment. Once the player on the dark side picks up the scanner augment, they should look through the glass panes on the floor surrounding the pillars in the room to determine which 2 of the 5 keypads on the dark side of the basement are glowing yellow. They must then relay this information to the operator. Once the operator receives this information, they will go to the basement by shooting the operator keypads outside of the doors in the back of the room to open the doors. Keep in mind, the door leading to the basement will only open if a maximum of 1 player is in the chamber leading to the door. At the same time, the scanner in the dark room should then deposit their scanner augment into the augmentation terminal so that the scanner player in the light room can pick it up. Once the scanner player in the light room picks up the scanner augment, they should begin searching to discover which 2 of the 5 operator keypads on the light side of the basement are glowing yellow. While this is occurring, the operator will be running around the dark side of the basement to shoot the operator keypads that they were told to shoot by the dark side scanner. Once they shoot the 2 keypads on the dark side, the light side scanner should be done identifying which keypads are glowing yellow on their side and relay that information to the operator below. The operator will then move to the light side of the basement and shoot the 2 keypads that they were told to shoot by the light side scanner. As the operator, keep in mind that if you are in the basement for too long before all 4 of the correct keypads are shot, the basement will ignite, killing the person down there. The basement will also ignite if the incorrect keypad is shot. While this entire process is going on, dregs, captains, and overload captains will be spawning on the top floors, as well as servitors that deactivate the augmentation terminals while alive. In the basement, marauders will be chasing the operator around. Once the 4th correct keypad is shot, the shields on the tanks will open and the top teams should be ready to begin DPS. Explosive shanks will also begin spawning on the top floors, so be careful. At this point, the destruction order of the tanks must be determined. To do this, the player in the basement can see which tank needs to be shot by looking at the nodes in the basement behind the augmentation terminal. However, they need the scanner buff to see which one is the correct node to be shot. To do this, the operator must deposit their augment into the terminal, where it then must be picked up by a player on the top floor. This player that picks up the operator augment on the top floor will be the next player to go downstairs if you require multiple phases to complete the encounter. When this next operator goes downstairs, the player that is currently in the basement will come back upstairs. Next, the scanner on the light side will deposit their scanner augment into the augmentation terminal, where it will then be picked up by the player downstairs. Once the player downstairs has the scanner augment, they will be able to see which tank needs to be shot and must relay that information to their team above by identifying which of the nodes are glowing yellow. You can use whatever callouts you would like. Common callouts are 1 through 6 going clockwise, or left dark, left light, mid dark, mid light, and so on. Destroying all 6 of the tanks successfully completes the encounter. Like that one.
Far right.
Yeah, just
We're
shoot
shooting
it.
it. Good
Okay,
shit,
it's over.
dude. Good shit.
Boys.
Let's go, baby! Let's fucking go, boys! That's big brain. That's a big brain encounter right there.